When we think about SEO, we usually picture that list of 10 blue links on Google. You type hardwood flooring Dallas, click the top one, and that's it. Simple.
That was the old internet, for sure.
Yeah.
The read-only web.
But the source material we're looking at today, this report from Samyak Online, it suggests that model is, well, it's basically dead. Or on life support, at least. We aren't just searching anymore. We're, like, interrogating.
We are, and that's the fundamental shift.
Yeah.
Homeowners aren't just typing keywords. They're asking ChatGPT or Gemini, hey, compare oak versus walnut flooring for a house with 3 large dogs. That's a huge difference.
And that's the mission for this deep dive, right? If you're running a business, let's say a flooring contracting firm, how do you make sure you are the answer that the robot spits out? Because if you're not the answer, you're just invisible.
It's a visibility crisis. The whole industry is moving from SEO, search engine optimization, to these two new kind of intimidating acronyms, AEO and GEO.
Okay, let's break those down. I saw AEO as answer engine optimization.
Right. Think of something like Perplexity or even Siri. The user wants one direct answer, not a whole list of websites they have to browse through. So AEO is the art of structuring your content so the AI can just grab it and present it as the answer.
And GEO.
That's generative engine optimization. That's more for the creative side, like when an AI generates a comparison table or maybe a pro-con list. If your data isn't structured just right, your business just won't make it into that generated content.
So practically speaking, for our flooring contractor in Dallas, just having a blog post saying we install floors, that's not enough anymore.
Oh, not even close. The algorithms, Google's AI overviews, Copilot, Grok, they all run on NLP, natural language processing. They're looking for intent. They're not just matching words.
Okay, so how do we signal intent? The source mentioned semantic SEO. That sounds like a lot of jargon.
It sounds a bit fancy, but just think of it as context building. If you only have a page for marble, that's pretty weak. Semantic SEO is about building a whole web of meaning. You link marble to high-traffic commercial lobbies and also to polishing maintenance schedules.
Ah, so you're teaching the AI that you understand the relationship between the material, the usage, and the maintenance.
Exactly. You're proving you have depth. And that leads to the really technical heavy lifting that Samyak Online talks about, schema markup.
This is the part where most business owners just tune out, right? It sounds like code.
It is code, but a good way to think of it is like digital name tags. Humans can see your beautiful photos of hardwood floors. The AI is blind. It just sees code. Schema markup is you sticking a little label on that code saying this is a photo of red oak, this is a 5-star review, this is our service area.
And without those labels, the AI is just guessing.
It's worse. It just ignores you. The whole game is about building EET.
Experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness.
The holy grail. If the AI doesn't trust your data structure, it's not going to risk recommending you.
But here's the rub. I'm thinking about the person who's actually installing the floors. He's an artisan. He's not a data scientist. He really doesn't want to spend his nights writing entity-based optimization code.
And that's precisely the gap a company like Samyak Online is trying to fill. They position themselves as this offshore technical partner for businesses in the US, UK, Canada, places like New York and LA.
So it's basically, we'll do all the tedious back-end stuff so you can get back to laying the floors.
Because it is tedious. There's a testimonial in the source from Jimmy Nakash in the USA. He actually called the work tedious and said it took 5 months of just back-end grinding to get their site health scores into the green zone.
5 months. Wow.
It is not a quick fix. Another client, Becca Hansen, mentioned that the scope of technical issues they tackle is massive. It's not just fixing typos. It's about restructuring the entire digital skeleton of a business so these new AI engines can actually read it properly.
It just feels like the barrier to entry has skyrocketed. It used to be, build a nice website. Now it's structure your data for a neural network.
That's the new reality. Visibility is design-led now,
Right.
And it's intent-driven. You have to be part of that AI conversation.
So if you're listening and you run a local service business, maybe check your website. If you were a robot, would you understand what you do?
And here's a thought to leave you with. We're moving toward a world where AI is the gatekeeper. So if you are the absolute best craftsman in your city, truly the best, but your digital data is unstructured and messy, to the AI and therefore to the customer, do you even exist?
The invisible expert. That's a scary thought. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.